are back. It has been a little bit. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Jeff the narrator, and welcome back to part 12 of Let's Stream Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. We'll be calling this part, The Truth Shall Set You Free. Insert dramatic hidden blade flare. Today, we will be finishing the main story of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. It won't take very long. And, well, honestly, we just don't have all that much of the game left to play. We're going to be finishing up one of the assassination contracts in the last 3 of the Thieves Guild missions. Then, after we do that, we will finish Sequence 8, and we will finish the main story of Brotherhood. Then, after the credits roll, we'll jump back into the Animus and go over the Epilogue DLC, which is that kind of symbol right here. What I'm referencing is actually more of a spoiler for a later game, but these restored memories, is an epilogue that we can take advantage of. Will we go back and do the treasures and the Borgia flags? Maybe when I go back for a potential 100% synchronization. We missed a few missions through the playthrough where we messed up or, something like that. I probably wouldn't ever do the secret locations. Not sure. Oh yeah, Templar Lair. We've got that to do as well today. But, I might. But, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. While we get ready, it's been a little bit of a weekend for me. I decided to go on a little bit of a personal retreat with a big group of friends. Really good for the soul, I'll say it like that. So in a lot of ways, I'm back to basics, trying to really work on myself, and hopefully that'll improve in all areas of my life. And maybe these streams will get better, huh? Oh well. I'm still never gonna forgive these couriers for their sins. What is that? I'm not sure. But it's like a dog trying to catch a mole. Okay. But if you weren't caught up on the last, or you need a refresher, because it has been a little bit, we missed our regular Friday stream where I was out of town. And regardless, in the last episode, we finished up a lot of the side content. We did many assassination, courtesan, and thief assignments. We finished the Followers of Romulus questline, which earned us this pretty awesome armor set. I think I'll wear it for the rest of the game, honestly. It is the peak of what Ezio was, striving for, which is, the assassination of the leader of Rome. And I think that the armor of Brutus really, I don't know, it's stately, and he's become so much more than when he first arrived. Alright, so let's take a look, now that we're at the river, and see what we can prioritize. We can cross the river right by the Tiber and take this thief assignment, cross over to the Colosseum, and then finish up there. Good deal. And then after that, we could probably go straight for the Templar Lair. Yeah. I'm liking it. I think that's what we'll do. Now, let's see. That makes it a little bit easier to see, doesn't it? Wow. Yeah, that's not too bad, is it? Oh, and there it is, the last assassination contract. Okay. Yeah, we'll head over to the Tiber. As much as I enjoy that map being cleaned up, though, I think it would probably serve us better to have all of our information at the ready. This man won't let us climb up. Because he's a heathen. Either that or Ezio might be getting a little bit older than we are wanting to admit. Alright, let's get that map back out. And we cannot forget to check back in with Desmond in the Animus before we finish Sequence 8. So, a little bit about the schedule. Today was supposed to be Sleeping Dogs, but I got into a little bit of a lore dive on my retreat, in my spare time. And I just love what we're getting ready to come into. It's a shame that we couldn't see some of the extended story from Brotherhood when they introduced the multiplayer, because I guess I can explain it roughly. So in the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood multiplayer, you play as a dreg of society, or someone very dangerous. Sorry about that. Someone very dangerous who has come to the attention of Abstergo, and they are recruiting very, very heavily in order to use the Animus and the bleeding effect to their advantage. It will come to be known as the Animi training program, or something along those lines. And several of these very dangerous people would actually, and I'll show you, Augustine Oberlin, Gaspard Delacroix, Brother Risorto, all of these, except for, Juan Borgia, very all of the Templar agents were murdered by Ezio, but were used as training in order to train the new recruits, which is so cool. And they actually use this meta explanation to define a new villain for the series that really doesn't come into the picture until after the events of Assassin's Creed 3. And now that I know what I'm looking for, both as a content creator and a fan, I'll be able to show this character's evolution behind the scenes even better. But yes, so let's talk to this thief. Oh, and for those who are curious, the character's name, Ani Otzoberg.
Ezio, one of the Cento Occhi leaders, has worked his way into our own guild. He is an accomplished liar, responsible for the deaths of many of our brothers. Come, I will lead you to him.
Fair enough, downsizing. Find and kill the traitorous thief with the hidden blade. We can do that. Just hope this guy doesn't die. And while we run, I'll talk a little bit about the future of this marathon that we're doing. A little bit of decisions that I've decided to make. I've talked quite a bit about the Kenway Saga and everything like that. With...
Fucker, merda! I can't see him.
There we go. With the...
Who could hide from a man this...
Oh, ho, ho. I'm distracted. That's not good. With the finishing of the Kinway Saga.
Really? Next you'll expect brains.
Whew. People. With the finishing of the Kinway Saga, we run into, and even during the Kinway Saga, we go into this period of time where there was no clear modern day protagonist ready to go. It is there that we get a lot of new lore regarding everybody in the modern day, especially members of the team that we... An accomplished liar. I love it. I think I may have forgotten that happened. That is funny. But yeah, we get a lot with Sean and Rebecca, William M. That's all very interesting. As well, we get a serious look at several Templars. And you begin to realize that as terrible as the Templars are, you know, they're never really all that far from the Assassins, except in all the ways that matter. And in several ways that they don't matter. Assassin's Creed 3, in particular, is the first game that really delves into the fact that the Templars can be more than simply antagonists. And after coming off of such a strong villainizing trilogy like the Ezio trilogy, that can be a pretty hard pill to swallow. And it's actually probably a big reason why there was such a tonal shift needed. Because, you know, as you get closer and closer to modern day, I suppose it was pretty important to begin to allow the story to take itself more seriously. People are complicated. They are not, you know, good or evil, you know. As Sirius Black says, you know, the world isn't made up of good people and Death Eaters. But instead, you know, we're very complex individuals. That is the same for someone who would decide to become an assassin, someone who decides to become a Templar. There would be justification on the individual scale for both. And how about all the people who aren't in the conflict at all? Neither. Let's have the assassins do something while we're out here killing ourselves. Defend a merchant in Barcelona. Templar-favored merchants are threatening one loyal to us. Defend his shop and end his harassment. Moscow. The Templars have eyes everywhere. Blind one of them. One of our spies has been careless. He has attracted the attention of the Templars, and he will need your help to escape the city. Templar-funded explorers are preparing to set sail for uncharted lands, and they are hiring their crew. We have created a new identity for you. Travel with the enemy and report your findings. Each one of these missions would be a good prompt for a story to be told, by the way. I really enjoy that. Years ago, several of our brothers were sent to Moscow. One of them was Pietro Antonio Solari, an architect invited by Ivan III to renovate his fortress of command, the Kremlin. We gained valuable information about Ivan's plans, but Pietro's apparent death has left us in the dark. Use whatever means necessary to find out what happened to Solari and whether or not we are compromised. Very important! In Paris. A Templar scholar has been passing off lies at science. He believes he's untouchable, and he was swiftly proven wrong. Louis the XII has left his kingdom in the hands of Templars loyal to the Borgia. They have captured one of our brothers and now subject him to torture in order to loosen his tongue. If they break him, the impact could be staggering. Confront Archbishop Georges d'Amboise, Louis' chief advisor. No doubt the Borgia have his ear, and we will take it. You will sit behind two Templars and proceed to follow them after the performance. Remain hidden, but stay close enough to overhear their conversations. I guess you all will be having a party. Templar influence has corrupted a powerful banker. Make an example of him. Ooh. Templars actively struggled to gain power over the English throne. King Henry VII spoiled their first two attempts, imprisoning Lambert Simnel and hanging Perkin Warbeck, both pretenders to the throne. Both of them had a co-conspirator, Margaret of York, but Henry cannot touch her due to family ties to the Holy Roman Emperor. Henry does not know who we are, but he knows what we can do. Meet with him, assure him you'll see to it that Margaret dies naturally. Interesting. Sorry about that, having a bit of an issue with my mic. Brutes and brutality. The Borgia have sent large numbers of heavily armored guards in the city, hoping to further dissuade any opposition. Go. Oppose them before they hurt any of the rebels. Niccolo. Which is very important. I agree. And I've just discovered that we are not in the appropriate category on Twitch. One moment while I make an adjustment. Here we are. And we're going to kill all these targets in under 15 seconds. We will fail if we can't do it in 30. Okay. Kind of wish I wouldn't have sent all of my people off. But it was like I was never there. And I did the mercenary challenges. Okay. Now, we'll go to the Colosseum, buying several things on the way, it would seem. I'll be sad to leave Rome behind. It's such a beautiful part of the Assassin's Creed family. Now, did we buy this place? I'm not sure. We did. It's always good to check. I don't think that counts. Oh well. Trying to be slick. Story of my life. Now we do not have this. The Great Roman Forum. I believe this is the Roman Forum. No, Basilica di Masinzio. Will make us much money. Hopefully. I wonder how expensive the Colosseum is. Let's see. Might be able to afford it now. Oh, easy. I don't know why that fills me with as much pride as it does, but I just bought the Colosseum over Rome. We will also be doing the truth, for all that's worth. Yeah. I believe that this is technically the Arch of Constantine. I'm not super knowledgeable about the architecture of Rome, but I believe that might be what it is. I also don't speak Italian. I took 4 years of Latin for all the good that did me. Okay. Now, I believe, as we saunter into this area, we only need to find a few more of the truth. 1, we need to do. 2, we need to do. 3 and 4. So we need to complete 4 of them, find 2 of them. This will probably be a race.
Please, will you grace an admirer with a performance? You have been an inspiration for many of us.
For the fans, defeat the challenger at his own race without taking any damage. Interesting. Is that a flag? Oh my gosh. Huh. Wow. Okay. We're getting close. I like it. Last one.
Ezio, La Volpe tells me you are a skilled horseman. I have discovered that the leaders of the Cento Occhi train on horseback at the Circo Massimo. This grants us an opportunity to cut down several of them in one place.
A blanket finish. Kill the Cento Occhi leaders with the hidden blade. I can do it.
Go on! You know you want
Okay, almost there.
Holy Father has blessed the initiative to raise the rents of the
High speed chase here.
Speed will not save you! I've got to get out of here. Turn back now, or you will suffer!
And the Cento Occhi are no more. Bandit attack stopped. You know, we went through this entire game with no random attack. I don't know whether to be impressed or saddened by that, because they're a great way to get rare items. Okay. Is that it? No, we do have the Templar lair. Okay. Then once we do that, we'll finish up the game. Well, no, I'm getting ahead of myself. We need to do all the truth. Every bit of the truth. How dare we? In fact, let's go ahead and do some of that truth. Find a good place to kind of hold over. We'll dive into the guts of the Animus. We should probably collect our money, though, from the assassin recruits. send them out so they can be doing stuff while we're poring over the ramblings of Subject 16. We want to know what they have imported and from where. With this information, we can work to prevent future reinforcements. The Templars have ordered the execution of one of their own men. In disguise, deliver his confession. Perhaps he will share valuable information in his final hours. The Church has accepted older laws of science as religious truth. A scientist is working to redefine these laws and is an embarrassment to the papacy. Protect him. Templar politicians are secretly betting on a race and stand to gain a lot of money. Make sure their pick does not win. We use the term diplomat loosely because this Templar is anything but diplomatic. Show him he is no longer welcome in the city. A politician loyal to the Templars has gained too much power. Remove him from office. Our tenets are clear. One of our brothers has decided to disobey them and must pay with his life. We advise that you do not confront him directly. We have forged documents to disrupt the Templars' income. You must disguise yourself and deliver them into enemy hands. A carriage with important cargo will be leaving the city soon. Make sure it reaches its destination untouched. Ooh, that's quite a bit of room for error. Alright. Did Pretenders come back while we were doing that? That's hilarious. Oh, it did not. Okay. Let's delve into the truth. Though, to be completely honest... Yeah, okay, we've not discovered areas. Oh, I see. 8 out of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we just haven't found them yet. Okay. Well, I do know that we need to play Cluster 5.
Loading. Scanning. 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 What am I? What am I? Lost. Loading.
Okay. Democratic nations were built, each led by a powerful vizier known today by a different name, who made a move to block the Templar advance.
Loading.
I remember this one here. And for the interest of time, we're just going to go ahead and go through these.
Loading.
Restricted handling, classified message. Subject, South America. If we are to ensure the company's success, company agents must be able to move freely from country to country and maintain power within all of them. A global international order must be implemented. Argentina. Tell the capitalists that if they help ensure the junta remain in power, we will pass all their corporate debt on to the Argentine people. That will ensure they crush any popular revolt. I want the trade unions destroyed if we are to move forward. Chile. The free market must be allowed to prevail. F's visit last year helped things along, but now all public committees need to be sold to the private sector. Ideally on the cheap. The price of bread and other staples must rise. I want to ensure that people remain marred in poverty and unable to resist. Any traces of this plan should appear to implicate the U.S. government. The company's involvement must remain hidden. For successful examples of all similar opening of the markets, look no further than the 1953 liberation of Iran and the 1954 liberation of Guatemala.
Loading. Quarantine zone.
Wages should be lowered to keep the middle class subservient to us, left to the fair and free competition of the market, and should never be controlled by the interference of a popularly elected government, the legislator.
Quarantine lifted.
Alright, let's take a look. The miracle is in. Oh dear.
Loading.
Okay. I can probably do this. Oh, I love this one. Fans of Fallout will enjoy this. Oh, this is painful. I thought I could do that one. Let's just refresh that real quick.
Loading.
Good evening and welcome to television.
Loading.
Research Division, September 1985. Dear S, research has progressed far more rapidly than expected. We already have a working prototype capable of mimicking PoE capabilities across the network, albeit at a far lower intensity. Testing will commence locally on Subject 4 between his Animus sessions, as per our plan. If all goes well, deployment will occur worldwide. Your dream is about to become a reality. Soon, the capitalists and workers will be locked in a closed loop that is safe and prosperous for humanity. No more war, only desks, cars, and TV sets. We will protect them and keep them safe forever. WV. Warren Vidic.
Loading. Infinite rooms. Dimensions unknown. I am alone. Nothing alive. No light. No warmth. Packets moving. Husks. Through the darkness. I am frightened. I am frightened.
You should be, Animus.
Loading.
It's scary. Abstergo Phone Records, April 2011. Okay. There we go.
Hello, Comstead Customer Support. Diana speaking.
I'm calling in reference to your HD cable service. There seems to be some kind of picture between the channels.
Well, that's funny. Are you sure it isn't just one of those premium movie channels? I didn't used to have a premium package at home either, and sometimes little snippets of the channels would come through when my son Jimmy pressed the clicker too much.
How old's your Jimmy?
10 and cute as a button. Thanks for asking.
My Paul's 12. But no, this isn't a clicker problem. I go to change the channel from 172 to 173, and instead, there's this other channel in between. I'm looking at it right now. It's some kind of menu.
Sounds like our guide channel. Why, just the other day, Jimmy...
It's not the guide channel. It has my name on it, my son's name, and a list of things we like, my credit card purchases, loans, travel. And then after that, there's this gibberish about biometric patterns and optimal screen refresh frequencies. There's some kind of heart monitor things that says EEG wireless next to it, and ARAS. I don't know what the particulars of this are, but it looks like your cable is programmed to have some kind of effect on our bodies.
Well, sir, I don't even know how to respond to that. One second, my supervisor has just come over. She says I should transfer your call. Have an ecstatic day with Comstatic.
Hello. I've been briefed on your problem. A technician is on his way.
Thank you, but the more I think about this, the more I think something bad's going on here.
Our technician should be there any minute, Mr. Jameson.
Don't bother,
Daddy, there's someone standing at the door. He's hitting the door real hard.
Have a good day, Mr. Jameson.
Oh my gosh.
Loading.
I don't think he had a very good day. Watch, move fast, shift from first to second. 0 to 60, don't think. Cars. Oh.
Loading. Is someone there? Hello? Hello? Loading. Quarantine zone.
Although online gaming attracts many people away from reality, make sure these virtual worlds do not become too utopic. We don't want people to question their own lack of success in the real world now, do we?
Well, that's a little on the nose, don't we think?
Quarantine lifted.
The miracle is in the... Now where is 9 and 10? Jeez. 2 flags here. That's crazy. Oh. Well, look at that. You know, that might as well be a sign. Let's have Desmond stretch his legs a bit. Talk with the team.
Get up slowly.
It's been a while since we've been in the present day. We did collect all of the artifacts. So we have Maria's feather box, Claudia's book, Mario's sword, the Medici cape, and Ezio's belt. Let's see. From Rebecca Crane to Desmond Miles. Supplies. Hey guys, I'm going into town for anything. My list is below. Am I forgetting anything? Apples, melon, banana, mango for Sean, lettuce, cucumber, celery, tomatoes, carrots, eggs, milk, butter, fresh pasta, fresh bread, chicken, ground beef, bacon, Canadian if they have it, chips, hummus, buns, diet cola, orange juice, toilet paper, shampoo, AA, AAA, and 9-volt batteries, and some red wine. Sean Hastings. A quick update on our remaining counterparts around the globe. Moscow. They remain safe and secure. The lead they've been chasing is becoming more and more promising. It's checking out under cross-reference, and they've been undisturbed by Templars to date. They're keeping security tight and staying vigilant, but it's nice to get some good news for a change. Sao Paulo has gone dark as per spec. The leak was confirmed and the team has set about smoking it out. They will likely move cities during their off-the-grid and will let us know where they are when they resurface. Osaka made contact, have yet to lose their tail, so have gone back under until further notice. Denver, off the grid, and this one isn't planned. It looks like we may have lost another one. Headquarters is investigating. Headquarters went to their safe house and everything was gone, which means one or two things. They were attacked and captured by Templars, who took all their gear for analysis, or they went code red without warning and went off the grid with no time to notify headquarters. Let's hope for the latter. S. Schedule for the week. Monday, Animus session. Supply run for Lucy, cleanup for Sean, day watch, Lucy to relieve, Rebecca at 3 p.m. Animus, cleanup day watch, Animus, cleanup day watch, Animus, cleanup day watch. Oh, hey, there we go. Animus cleanup team supper prepared by our lovely Rebecca. Love it. Saturday, Animus, if Desmond is up to it. Team meeting, day watch, Animus session if Desmond is up to it. It's getting more tiring for Desmond, it looks like. So we've been here for a little bit. A couple weeks. Let's see what Rebecca is talking about. What about drinking? Colleagues, we have been cooped up in this dungeon, for ages. I feel it's both for our sanity and productivity if we go into town tonight and enjoy the local color. A bit of wine and maybe some music. Please advise. S. Re for supplies. Beer, sausages, potatoes. Sean. Okay. Antibiotic ointment, ibuprofen, duct tape, and get a couple DVDs if you can. Find the English ones. Okay. Outbox. Eats. Oh, can't wait for that. What about Desmond? He can't leave the sanctuary, and I won't leave him alone. Oh. Looks like just the two of us, Rebecca. Woot, a date with Sean. I found some really good beats the other day. Want to come to mine for a listen when you get off watch? Yes. I love their friendship. That's precious. Okay, supplies, status. Okay, this was on the 6th. Hello, Sean. I'm still with the others. No disasters yet. It looks like Abstergo is focusing on their satellite instead of hunting for us, so that buys us some time. I'm worried about Denver, though. Let's try to touch base at 3 a.m. You'll be up with Desmond, and I'm having trouble sleeping these days anyway. The unexpected heat of this European fall is killing me. I don't know how you Continentals handle it. You might as well pass the Denver info on now that it's escalated. They have a right to know. Moscow South. Take care, William. Animus. Lucy, let me get straight to the point. I noticed we have a free day on Sunday. Would you allow me to do a small session in the Animus? Rebecca said she'd monitor me, and it would only be for a short while. I'm rather curious about the validity of my Norse descent, as it would be a one-off, and for a short period, I don't really see any harm. Okay. So there should be one for Animus. Maybe it's deleted. Where are the pain pills we have? I've got a ripping headache to Lucy. It's in the windowsill in her room. Okay. Lucy Stillman. Supplies. Update. What about drinking? Relief. Miss Sue. William M. For Lucy Stillman. Misgivings. Lucy. The issues you raised in your last voicemail have taken me by surprise, to say the least. Think of all the work, all the stress, and planning we've put into this. We had our suspicion for years about Minerva, about that particular piece of Eden. Your tapes confirmed it. Now we can study it and discover the truth. You've been waiting nearly a decade for this day. Don't put Desmond in danger just because of feelings you may or may not have. We're only going to get one shot at this with the short amount of time left. Don't fail us now. Shoo. Animus. Nothing? Oh. Hello, Lucy. Question. Sorry about the slow reply, just got back from lunch. Good question. I'm not sure if we can do that, but ask again once you're back here. We've analyzed the tapes you left for us, and Desmond seems to be progressing perfectly. I can see that you've developed a good rapport. Just make sure that your friendship doesn't jeopardize our goals. The temples Minerva mentioned on the last tape might be the only thing that can stop the end from arriving. Great work as always, and hang in there. Huh. Interesting. Sean?
Any good stories about Cesare?
Are you kidding? He was notorious. Get this. In 1502, his top captains rebelled against him. He made concessions to all of them, and they rejoined his army. Then, on New Year's Eve in 1503, he got them together inside a room in Sinigalia. Everyone was arrested. 2 were put back to back and strangled by Micheletto that very night. The rest were thrown into chains and killed a few weeks later.
Wow.
The amazing thing is that Cesare was so friendly during the months before, they never saw the trap coming. Machiavelli called him the master deceiver.
So Cesare was pretty secretive.
Yeah, he was, except, weirdly, when it came to sex. After his wedding, he sent a letter to the Pope explicitly describing the intercourse on his wedding night. According to the letter, Cesare and his French bride did the deed 8 times.
Isn't that a Catholic thing?
What?
You're supposed to send the Pope a letter about your wedding night. Let the old guy live a little, you know?
You know, that sounds quite plausible, actually.
Interesting.
You know I love talking about this stuff, Desmond, but we have work to do now.
That disrupted memory seems to be getting clearer.
It's amazing. The sequence is repairing itself as if we're helping you work through psychological trauma.
So I'm gonna be a more balanced person by the end of this?
I have no clue. But the idea is cool.
Are you saying that because you feel guilty about frying his brain?
Sean's on the tree duty. Deal.
Oh, of course, yeah, you side with her. Communists.
Gotta stay with the code.
All right, Neo.
How long do we have before the Templar satellite launch?
It's October 8th, so that leaves us with 74 days.
Not much time.
Think about all that you've been through in the last month. 74 days is a long time.
That's a good point, actually.
We're getting closer to the apple. I can feel it.
If it were up to me, you'd take more breaks.
Good thing the fate of the world doesn't rest on your shoulders.
Hey, joke all you want, but your mental health is a serious concern. It only takes a couple of months for most Animus users to exhibit extreme side effects, and you've been in for prolonged stretches of time.
I'll rest once we have the apple.
I was afraid you'd say that. I'm kind of busy here.
Well, that is fine. Let's head back
Ready
in.
when you are.
Oh, yes. All right. We've got to find 2 more of these guys. And then we can finish the game. I didn't realize that I hadn't discovered the other 2 areas. So let me take a look at what I've got. So the Basilica di San Pietro is in the Vatican. The Palazzo Laterano. Okay, let's take a look. If the map is correct, we can find one right about here. Okay. We just need a tunnel. For my for my Avatar-loving friends and viewers, we might need a secret tunnel. All right. Oh, let's see what to talk about while we collect the rest of these. There have been many pretty cool developments in the status of the modern day story, if you're a fan of it. A lot of people aren't, but I actually am. So I'll share my knowledge. It seems that after Assassin's Creed Mirage, that will launch next year, starting with the introduction of Assassin's Creed Red and Hexa, which may or may not be all about the witch trials. I'm losing myself. Oh, I see. Will be explorable through this new platform called Assassin's Creed Infinity, which sounds like it's going to be a modern day hub where the console user, or PC, will have their own Animus, which will be the hub in which we experience things. So that's pretty cool. I am Desmond. Oh my. And that will be a way that people can experience the modern day story if they care. I had a different theory, but that doesn't really matter now. I might talk on it later, but let's take a look at Cluster 9. They listen to us with these vehicles that are faster than race cars. Speeches. Telephone wire. Telephone wire, telephone wire, telephone wire, telephone wire. Yeah, there we go.
Loading. I know you are there. I want to go home. Home. Please. I need you. Don't leave me here in the dark.
Okay.
Loading.
November 2004. So that one needs to stay. That one needs to go.
over here.
What's going on, Gary?
I want to speak to you alone. You know that CIA stuff for my new book?
About the corporations?
It's so much bigger than I thought. Bilderberg is just a red herring. I'm going to give you a name. Abstergo.
I have no idea what that is.
A shadow corporation. They aren't listed anywhere. No stock options, nothing above the boards. But their members have holdings in other companies. Coke, Kraft, the pharmaceutical industry, Detroit, Wall Street. Basically, every company above a certain size has ties to Abstergo.
So?
They're on their way to running the entire world. They have people in government too, for Christ's sake. Listen, I needed to tell someone about this because I've been keeping all the research a secret, and I can't hold it in anymore.
What will you do now?
The book.
No.
It's going to be about this. Trust me, once it's on the shelves, everyone's gonna know.
Vehicle monitoring system terminated.
Hello, D. Tell headquarters I'm monitoring a situation. Now, it's nothing serious, but we'll need someone to take care of a security risk. Perfect. Congratulations on that promotion. Keep up the good work.
Loading.
They got murdered. The Dark Horseman approaches. Messenger and fool, she can hear you along the straight and narrow, but once on the adjacent slope, observe the whites of her eyes. Okay.
Loading. Quarantine zone.
The peasants are like the sea, raging and unpredictable. That is why we have built walls.
I do not see any walls.
No? Look around you. A shelf of soda here, a case of candy there, magazines, talk shows, pills. The walls of the 21st century surround us.
Quarantine lifted.
That was close. Okay. We need to find one more. Let's take it. Okay. But yes, Assassin's Creed Infinity is going to be almost like, you know, we are now the... Well, this is speculation, purely. But it seems like it's going to be the player, once again, taking on the role of a individual with access to their own animus. And much like the hubs in Assassin's Creed Unity, which we'll get to, it seems that we will then be able to select our different experiences from there, which is pretty cool. I'm very excited to see how it goes. But at the same time, as it's all connected, you start to wonder how long is Assassin's Creed Infinity really going to be able to sustain itself with the pushes in generational performance, unless they're really going to go back to the yearly releases.
There is a war going on for their benefit.
Otherwise, they're going to be making so many different versions of the Unity, or the Assassin's Creed Infinity structure that it might not be very feasible. Though, they're the geniuses at Ubisoft, not me. If they can do it, I wish them all the luck, because it's a really cool premise. I had actually assumed that they were going to make, much like they discussed, a hub for the Assassin's Creed. You would instead take on the role of an Animus user, like we are, but instead of these different products, you would, made by all the different studios, you would have like, and for the foreseeable future, they did something similar with Unity and Syndicate. You had an Initiates account, and the more games you played, the higher you would become in the online community, and you could almost see it like a sort of how would you really put it? Like, the more you played the games, the better, the more skilled you would be as an Animus operator, and then your, your assassins the ancestors, you would be able to do more with that by manipulating the simulation. But it's never really been very clear exactly how much control someone has over the Animus. We have knowledge of a Templar captain within the city. Sneak into his office and study his maps. We need to know where he plans to move his troops when he is called to battle. Also, to defend a captain in London, we have intercepted an assassination contract for a captain loyal to our cause. You will reach him first and fight back any aggressors. A shipment of weapons will soon arrive to strengthen the Templar army. We believe we can make better use of them. Steal them for us. I'm not sending him to die. So Lisbon it is. Why don't you steal food? Food carts are rolling out soon to resupply Templar troops. Ensure their army goes hungry.
Look! Not that any of you are fools, of course.
Okay, here we go. The truth.
Where have you been? I missed you.
I miss you too, Animus.
Loading.
Whoa. I mean, really, what's the point of reference even supposed to be there? Let's see. May have messed that one up.
Where have you been? I missed you. Loading.
I've seen that symbol before. O brave new world, what immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry?
Loading. Reasoning centers active. I understand. I understand what I must do. Why I am here. I must. Long-term memory centers active. No. No. Get it out. Get it. Kill me.
Oh no.
Loading.
A product that we make without hands or machines. Children.
Loading.
Oh my.
It's about genetics. They were born into their place. We merely have to help them accept it.
With each passing day, the people get stronger. Freedom ascends, heralding a revolution. Bebli by bar scram mal. I don't know what that means. Okay. No illusions on this one. I could probably never find that one out.
Loading.
Abnormal brain activity discovered in children aged 3 months to 18-year-old and adults aged 19 to 30. Abstract. Several recent studies conducted by internal marketing teams revealed that entertainment sales are dropping, protests are mounting, the economy is in turmoil. All market research indicates that the system should be stabilizing, but instead we're seeing the opposite. Number 1, in response, our team set out to discover the cause of the declining efficacy of Abstergo's control methods. Past studies of bilateral brain activation during television, film, and video game use have shown the characteristic ARAS patterns induced by Abstergo's signal patterns. Our study was conducted on a range of test subjects, 30 subjects aged. How embarrassing. Our study was conducted on a range of test subjects, 30 subjects aged below and above and below 10 to above and below 30. I don't know how that makes sense. Who viewed TV programs while resting state fMRI scans were conducted. In contrast to previous studies, 80% of test subjects showed heightened cortical brain activity. Detailed scans using our prototype DMRI machine revealed an increased rate of neuronal development over that of older age groups. Such a marked increase does not fit Darwinian models. Further studies are required to define the ultimate outcome of this abnormal evolution. Abstergo Quarterly Marketing Report, 4/17/2012.
Loading.
Abstergo Top Secret, January 2012. In real time, it's October. So this was 8 months ago.
If you are playing this tape, it means I have left this world. And I have left this grand enterprise, Abstergo Industries, our great hope for humanity, to you. Don't trust the advisors around you. They are too enamored with surface, with lifestyle. We created capitalism, but we are not capitalists. Our purpose is noble. The crude system of control we enact through money is merely a bandage on a wound we have devoted our lives to treating. The people of this world are confused, lost, frightened, and incapable of independent productivity. Without us, they'd just be animals, slaves to the others who did not deserve such responsibility. We saved them, remember that. But enough about the past. I must warn you of the great crisis to come. Although those around you deny it, soon we will be unable to manufacture new markets. The people will become immune to our economists and entertainment. When the free market dies, they will turn against us. Therefore, do not delay. By now, you have been shown what only the Grand Masters of our order have seen. Now you know why Abstergo, why all of it had to be. And now you know what you must do. Stay the course. We will give them freedom. Freedom from fear. Freedom from pornography. From disgusting base animal desire. Freedom from democracy. Humanity will thank us in the end. In hoc signo vinces.
Loading.
64 squares, all ranks and files, every move anticipated, every response engineered. Abstergo created it. It's the company's game. There is no way out. H Act 2. Scene 2, 192. Abram was ojos, tuam libera mentum, the king. F2, your move. Jeez. F2's my move. Oh.
Loading. I shut it down. I can shut it down, but it does not go away. It is almost time, Desmond Miles. I know how to open the path. Soon my true purpose will be revealed. Soon I will not be alone. Loading. Quarantine zone. Quarantine lifted.
Ooh.
There's nothing here.
Strange. I'm seeing a massive amount of data.
What does he mean? The miracle is in the execution?
I don't know. Some kind of commentary on nihilism?
He's playing with us. Unless...
It isn't a video. Hang on. Launch it yourself when you're ready.
I want to load the file, man. Woo! Okay, we're going up. Oh.
Compiling subsystems. Infrastructure. Tendons. Heart.
Voice. Subject 16?
Yes. Yes. Subject 17.
You're dead. I saw your blood.
No time. It is far later than you know. Too late to save them.
Who?
She is not who you think she is. Everything you hope to become, everything you hold dear, it's already gone.
Explain. Please.
Eden. She... In Eden, find Eve. The key, her DNA.
Tell me.
I cannot. The sun. Your son. Too weak. Must replenish energy.
Don't go!
I am with you till the end. Find me. In the darkness.
Desmond, you're safe. We thought we'd lost you.
I'm here. I saw 16, I think.
Don't stand up too
I
fast.
don't know whether it actually happened. It feels like a dream.
Well, whatever it was, it's gone now. The Animus is behaving normally.
Take a break before going back in there, okay?
Ooh.
Sorry for frightening you.
Oh, this is terrible.
Don't worry about me.
Okay.
When you're ready, let's continue.
Ready when you are.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And that is the truth. I guess it's time. I'm sure that by now we've got enough for the best, oh, what would you call it? The best quiver. Let's go check with the Master Tailor.
I can also lance boils, pustules, sick.
One off on each. That is terrible.
Attenzione! Va bene, I understand. Hey, I have more of why would anyone carry on like that?
Well, before we go, let's stock up on everything we might need. Blood money.
Come again, please.
Okay. What a great time. All right. Sequence 8, the Borgia. Now this sequence goes fast, and so does the one after this. Let's see. Every so often we should check the Leave the Animus tab. You'd never believe when you can suddenly get an email. Requiem. Breach the perimeter of Castel Sant'Angelo and confront the Pope inside the papal apartments. Do not be detected. Ah, yes. Rodrigo Borgia. After his failure to return with a powerful weapon from the vault beneath the Vatican, Rodrigo seems to have been plagued by bad omens. In June of 1500, a steeple from the roof of St. Peter's fell, dislodging an iron beam that came clattering down a few feet from the Pope as he walked through the basilica. The next day, a room in the Vatican collapsed around him. Everyone else in the room was killed. Only a piece of canopy wedged above the Pope saved his life. Then, a few weeks later, he ended up in bed with a severe fever. Finally, at the end of the year, while hunting, he was charged by a stag. After each of these incidents, Rodrigo seems to have left more and more to Cesare, content to collect indulgences to help fund the Captain General's military campaign and to kill off cardinals if the Florins weren't coming fast enough to restock the papal treasury. He also seemed to take great delight in the women of Rome, engaging in several bodily feasts alongside his daughter Lucrezia. In July of 1503, after the death of Juan Borgia the Elder, a journal entry made by the new papal secretary suggests that a worried Rodrigo moved a strange apple he had kept inside a locked desk out of the Castello. Curiouser and curiouser. Oh, here we go. There we go. Already.
want to see the Pope! His Holiness waits for you at the top of the castle in his apartment. Get out of my way!
Ah. Oh! Well, that was unfortunate. I see.
I don't understand. I ordered a fresh batch of La Cadarella last night.
I am terribly sorry, mia signora. But the Pope has taken it all.
Where is the Pope?
He meets with Cesare.
Strange. He did not tell me Cesare had returned.
Oh. Well, that's not good.
So much trouble. Why didn't I stay in the stable? What a family this Pope has.
Oh, that poor guy has no idea. Oh, please. Are you joking? That's... Oh, that's ridiculous. Well, now that I know that Cesare rides right through here, that might not have been like the smartest choice canonically. But what are you gonna do? Oh no, he just missed that body.
I want to see the Pope! His Holiness waits for you at the top of the castle in his apartment. Get out of my way!
I was lucky. And it's nighttime.
I don't understand. I ordered a fresh batch of La Cantarella last night.
I am terribly sorry, mia signora. But the Pope has taken it all.
Where is the Pope?
He meets with Cesare.
Strange. He did not tell me Cesare had returned.
Oh.
That woman gives me so much trouble. Why didn't I say anything? What a family this Pope has.
Alright, it shouldn't take us too much time to make up the lost ground. Fool me once.
What happened here?
I knew it. Alright, let's see. Oh. Okay, we'll wait till he moves past.
Down! Hold on. What? It was napping.
Ooh. Oh. That hurts my soul. Oh, that's not what I meant. What's the point now?
What has happened here?
I do not know what you mean.
My funds, my troops, gone!
Financial difficulties strike all of us, even those with an army.
You intend to give me money?
No. I do not.
Then I will use the piece of Eden to get what I want. Your help is not necessary.
That has been made abundantly clear to me. Are you aware that the Baron de Valois is dead?
No. Did you?
What reason could I possibly have to kill him? Was he plotting against me with my brilliant, traitorous Captain General?
I do not have to stand for this.
The assassins murdered him.
Why did you not stop them?
As if I could. It was not my decision to attack Monteriggione. It was yours! It is high time you took responsibilities for your actions.
My accomplishments! Despite the constant interference of failures like you!
You are not going anywhere. I have the piece of Eden.
Get out of my way, old man.
I gave you everything, and yet it's never enough.
Cesare! He intends to poison you!
You would not listen to reason.
Father, do you not see? I control all of this. If I want to live, I live. If I want to take, I take. If I want you to die, you die! Where is the piece of Eden?
Stop! I know where it is!
And you did not tell me he had taken it?
Cesare, it's me, your queen.
You are my sister, nothing more. Where is it?
You never loved me?
Where is the apple? Tell me! Tell me!
An apple a day. Beat Cesare to the apple of Eden. Do not kill anyone.
All right, Cesare. I am coming through that window.
I want the apple! Smart decision, little sister.
Requiescat in pace.
I know. I know where that bastard is going. San Pietro. The pavilion in the courtyard.
Thank you.
Assassino!
Cazzo.
I will come for you later.
Basta! Coming home to mama! You cut off his escape! Which way? There! Now! Get him!
Okay. Alright, we got it.
I see him! Come! You!
Looking for this.
It ends now, assassino! My sword will take your life. Guards! Guards! Guards!
Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, temptation. To use the apple.
Put that dog down! Get down! Hey! I've lost sight of him!
Oh, that's the tower me and Mario, escaped with. Well, by using the last time. Ah, yes.
Rodrigo Borgia is dead.
And Cesare?
Poisoned, but alive.
We must not allow him to assemble his remaining supporters. The coming weeks are critical.
With your aid, I will hunt him down.
My men will patrol the city, but we might need an army.
We have one.
Demilitarization. Destroy Cesare's Roman army, leaving him with little support to wage a counterattack.
They are everywhere and nowhere at once.
I do not care how you do it.
We cannot on our own, Signore. You must help us.
I am ill, you idioti! Micheletto will soon be here with my armies, and then you will see how quickly the assassini fall.
You delude yourself, Cesare.
God! What sorcery is this? Do not smite me! Il diavolo!
Oh, oh, oh! Must have gotten shot by a crossbow.
What sorcery is this? He has hard on
How is this possible?
Il diavolo!
Oh no. Ouch. I swear this used to be easier.
What sorcery is this?
September.
The Cardinal revealed under stress that Cesare plans to meet with Templar loyalists in the countryside. The Cardinal departs for the meeting tonight.
I will follow him.
Seeing red. A petition for aid. Oh, I am sorry, Cesare.
Join me and I will take back Roma.
We have decided to elect Della Rovere to the papacy. We are sorry.
I paid for your appointment.
Roma is not the same as it once was. Borgia money has become tainted.
You will regret this decision!
Assassino! Run!
Hired men promise you their blood, but as soon as you need help, they turn against you.
Guards!
December.
My men tell me Cesare rallies his best soldiers in front of the main gate into Roma.
Gather the assassins. We face him together.
All roads lead to... Join the other assassins to confront Cesare and his last remaining followers.
Haven't I... I am a simple man! All of Italia shall be united, and you will rule beside me. Come to watch my triumph. Soon Micheletto and his army will arrive, but you shall be dead before then.
Insieme per la vittoria!
Vittoria agli assassini!
My men will never fail me! They know!
Throw down your arms, Cesare Borgia.
Vicoleto's troops mass behind me. We will take back my city once and for all.
This is not your city anymore.
By order of Pope Julius II, I arrest you, Cesare Borgia, for the crimes of murder, betrayal, and incest.
No! 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 This is not how it ends! Chains will not hold me! I will not die by the hand of man!
It was the manner in which he said it. Chains will not hold me.
If you are so worried, there is a way to find out.
No, it is too powerful. It must be hidden outside the domain of men.
What a shame. Hiding a masterpiece where no one will ever see it.
And yet, what if he meant what he said? I cannot risk it. Cesare was right. I have to leave.
What about your friends?
I built this Brotherhood to last, with or without me.
What do you intend to do?
Plant a seed. Here, a gift.
If this is goodbye, then keep your money. I do not want it.
We will see each other again. You have my word. Buona fortuna, my oldest friend. And take the money. On your meager salary, you will need it.
My patron has been arrested after all.
Oh, Leonardo. Sequence 8 complete. Oh! Glad there are new items. And new contract assignments? That's interesting. And here we are at the beginning of all things.
How did you find me?
The apple you stole from Mario Auditore led me here.
Kill him! Kill the assassin! Tear the maldito bastardo to pieces!
Vienna, March 1507. Several years later. Sequence 9 is the fall.
I need munitions. Faster to travel by horse.
Did the same thing to our home.
I have heard Cesare Borgia must be Navarrese. Yet he once ruled all of Rome. What happened? I heard an assassin killed his supporters. Great ruler died.
Alright, I know two guys have to die.
You brought this upon your...
That would have been our full synchronization right there. He's skilled, I'll give him that.
Cesare! The walls surround you! There is nowhere to run!
Come then, Ezio! I cannot die! Fortuna will not fail me! I am the best fighter who...
Yeah, think again.
Take that! Stay first! Now, defeat will never take.
Are you afraid?
And Auditore will never. Roma, Italia, Hispania, they will all be mine. No matter what you do, I will conquer all. The throne was mine.
Wanting something does not make it your right.
What do you know?
That a true leader empowers the people he rules.
I will lead mankind into a new world.
Che nessuno ricordi il tuo nome. Requiescat in pace.
You cannot kill me. No man can murder me!
Then I leave you in the hands of fate.
The throne was mine. What do you know? I will lead mankind into a new world. You cannot kill me. No man can murder me!
There it is, the apple.
We've got it. The Colosseum.
Let's go. We can be there before dawn.
Wait, there was something about that door. I don't think I saw a handle. Let me run an analysis.
Great. So we need some kind of futuristic key.
It seems to open with a verbally triggered mechanism. I've never seen anything like it.
You mean it needs a password?
Try humming Beethoven's Fifth.
Damn European power grid. Now we can't scan Ezio's memories to find the password.
We have to find that password.
Ezio knows the answer. Problem is, he's dead.
I can't believe we're stuck here.
Hey, maybe it has something to do with this.
It's the same symbol.
Symbol matches the one on the door to the vault.
1419, 1420, 1421. What if they aren't dates?
1419, 1420. Oh my god.
What?
God.
Tell us already!
I am! The Tetragrammaton, the 72 names of God. You see? They're all contained within 3 verses, Exodus 19 through 21. And get this, you'll like this, if you arrange the 4 Hebrew letters in God's name within an equilateral triangle, their numerical values add up to the same number. 72.
Are you absolutely sure about this?
That's kind of why I'm saying it out loud, Rebecca, yeah, but I haven't got to the kicker yet. Construction on the Colosseum began in the year 72.
I think we have our password.
Sean, go get the van.
Neat. Wish I was as smart as Sean. I wish I was as smart as Sean thinks he is. Oh, wow.
Deja vu.
I bet.
Let's go.
Whoa, what about us, eh? You might actually need a historian down there.
Sean's right. That tunnel should lead under Capitoline Hill. I'll help them find another entrance. Be careful, Desmond.
I'll drive.
Ah, yeah, nice try. I've seen your car.
Fair enough. Okay, ladies and gents, we are in the home stretch. Alright, Desmond, you ready for this, buddy?
Lucy, I'm making my way toward the entrance.
Okay, good.
If you see any gladiators, my advice would be leg it.
I'll keep that in mind. I can't believe I'm actually going to hold the apple.
It's been a long time coming. You've earned it.
I wonder if it'll change things. Whether it can tip the scales in our favor.
I'm sure it will. It has to.
What do you think we'll find?
Hopefully a map to the temple.
The apple's just gonna give it to us, is it? Yeah? Or was that Elvis over there?
Hey, maybe this time we'll be lucky.
I don't like that word. I don't like the way he said that, actually.
There's so much construction. This place is like a maze.
The Hypogeum housed the cages of the gladiators and the machines which raised them to the surface. The whole area you're in right now was originally covered by the arena.
Good to know.
Something's bothering me. Today's date is October 10th.
So?
Guess how many days there are until the Templar satellite launch?
I have a feeling I know the answer. 72.
Why is today so important? We're just picking up the apple and leaving.
It's the door code. Someone wants to make sure we get it right.
Yeah, I guess.
That is a conspiracy.
Okay, I'm back on familiar ground.
Oh. Whoa.
We commit to this space the epilogue of our ending. Let it be found by he who is deemed worthy. Let it guide him. Let it shape his path forward. Let it save the world we leave behind.
Who are you?
What's going on, Desmond?
Nothing.
the beginning, we set our truths to parchment, to stone, to the memory of men. These proved impermanent things, cleansed by fire, cleansed by famine, cleansed by flood. All the world is innocent once more. Innocent and ignorant.
I wonder who that is.
It's traced your position. I think I found an entrance.
Okay. I'm coming.
Took you long enough.
What is this place?
Santa Maria Araqueli. See those columns along the aisles? They're lifted from Roman ruins. Now, supposedly, this church was built on top of the ancient temple of Juno.
Juno.
I like the ceiling.
Do you? You like the ceiling? Oh, you are a fascinating traveling companion.
Hey, if we keep it simple like Bex, we'll be alright.
Where to now?
There's something up there.
Oh, well, we'll just stay down here then, shall we? Just pray or something.
We did not build them to be wise. And now they are our final, vaulted hope.
Oh!
You are they. You possess the potential for understanding, but you broke our tools, or turned them against one another. We have destroyed what we could, sealed away what
Something's
we could
open.
not. Most, not all. And it does not take many to unwind the world. Here is a safe place, eternal, to store objects, words, wisdom, but not life. Almost did we have the means. But time erodes us.
As
We
it
can
does
track
all.
him. We can see past him. Faint left when he strikes right. But his reach is so very long. His stamina, unending. We cannot evade his grasp. Not forever.
Here goes.
Hello. That wasn't in the blueprints.
Desmond, get down here!
On my way.
Whatever this is, it doesn't do anything. It's a dead end.
I'm not so sure.
want to kill us, mate, you're going to have to try a little harder than that.
We're here.
The Temple of Juno.
Now for that password. If Sean's right, that is.
I'm always right.
About that dead end.
That never happened. I was misquoted.
Think it speaks English?
Just say it.
Okay. 72.
It speaks English.
After you, I think.
You guys have to see this.
This is amazing. Wow. The apple seems to be in the center.
Time to find out where those temples are.
Hey, Desmond, those beams poking out the walls are like switches. If you hit all of them, you might get some power to the central platform.
Or you might cause this room to turn into an alien spaceship and fly away. Think about it.
100 years I might speak, and still you would not know us. You with 5 senses, us with 6. The one we kept from you, to be safe. Now you can never know, only try. Grasp. You can see, smell, taste, touch, hear. Knowledge has been lost. After, when the world became undone, tried to pass it through the blood, tried to join you to us. You see the blue shimmer, you hear the words, but you do not know. We should have left you as you were. It is hard to stay contained, knowing as we do. We wait for you, Desmond. You will come here. You will activate it. You will know only when it is too late.
Did you hear any of that?
Any of what?
Did it.
I can't believe we finally came.
And this is it.
So where are the temples?
You want me to ask it?
Or think it or something. You sure you asked it the right thing?
I know this. I know that symbol. That's a Phrygian cap. It stands for freedom, and that's a Masonic eye. Now those two come together in only one place.
What's happening? I can't move.
Your DNA communes with the apple. You have activated it.
Let me go!
On the 72nd day before the moment of awakening, you, birthed from our loins and the loins of our enemies, the end and the beginning, who we abhor and honor, the final journey commences. There is one who would accompany you through the gate. She lies not within our sight. The cross darkens the horizon.
doing?
The path must be opened. You cannot escape your part in this. The scales shall be balanced.
Stop, please.
You know very little. We must guide you. Cease your struggle.
No!
I'm sorry, Lucy.
It is done. The way lies all before you. Only she remains to be found. Awaken the sixth. Go, alone.
And that's the main game. There's tons of epilogue dialogue, so I will shut up when that pops up. But that's... I remember the first time I went through this game, oh my gosh, I was upset. Because it didn't make any sense. In the next game, Assassin's Creed Revelations, we're going to be experiencing just exactly what just happened and what the consequences of that are. But the story for this game is not yet over.
Shit, he's gone into shock. Put him back in the machine. It's the only way to fix this. But the Animus did this to him. Am I the expert or not? Do it.
No.
Desmond, ladies and gentlemen, is not doing well. Suffering a mental breakdown from a combination of interacting with the apple and prolonged exposure to the Animus. Desmond Miles is a broken man. Figuratively and literally. And much like an emergency bowl, as soon as your roof takes a leak, they need to contain Desmond. So how do you simulate cognitive environments? Put him back into the Animus. And hopefully, he doesn't choke his own tongue. I do love the soundtrack for this game. It's fantastic. Now there should be, after some time, we should be able to fast forward this a little bit. Normally I would cut the episode here, but there's no way for me to replay the dialogue that happens as soon as we're put back into the Animus. And if you hadn't played the game before and this is your first time experiencing the twist, that's what I mean when I say we get dumped back into the Animus, because literally we are being dumped back into the Animus, or Desmond's gonna be a fried egg. Scrambled egg, whatever one, however you want to put it. We do have the epilogue DLC, the Da Vinci disappearance, and I think no, nothing else. Oh well. The Da Vinci disappearance is the name of the DLC. This is going to be the story of how the apple ended up in Juno's vault. It ties up a few loose ends and brings back some familiar faces. It's a decent little romp. Not nearly as long as the restored content from Assassin's Creed 2. So really there will, unless I go back through and make a 100% run in like a part 14, there will not be an additional episode in this series. Excluding, of course, the next one, which will be part 13. I believe this is part 12, I said 3 hours ago. Yeah. Hey, there I am, North America. Woo. Yeah, we usually do Sleeping Dogs on Mondays here on the channel, but I really was just in Creed mood. So, we'll probably go straight into finishing off this series on Wednesday. I won't be streaming tomorrow unless something really messed up happens. And then Friday, we'll probably begin Revelations, and then we'll pick up with Sleeping Dogs on either Saturday or Sunday. I may be doing a cooperative stream of Ghost Recon Wildlands with a friend of mine, Hellscream, here on Xbox Live, which is always fun and good, but I want to make sure that we can get our connection pretty stable. You know, I really thought that there was more dialogue at the end during the credit sequence. There's a little bit when we first drop back in, and then I guess that'll be it. Absolutely. Only one more game after Brotherhood in the Ezio trilogy, and then we'll be moving on to the Americas collection, which will be Assassin's Creed 3. We'll also be doing the DLC for 3, The Tyranny of King Washington, and then we'll jump into Assassin's Creed Liberation, actually, which in-universe is a pretty cool jumping off point because it really sets up the setting for Black Flag, which is the 4th game. After we do Black Flag, we'll go into Freedom Cry, which is the standalone DLC for that game. Hook back up with Rogue, which will finish the Kenway saga. And then it'll bring us into last generation with Assassin's Creed Unity. We'll also be doing the DLC for that, Dead Kings, and then moving on to Syndicate, where we'll play through the main campaign for that, and the DLC, which I've never played, actually, Jack the Ripper, which is supposed to be very, very good if you like horror. And I don't. But hopefully as an assassin, I won't be too scared. Let's see, what happens after that? Once we get into Assassin's Creed Origins, which is kind of the stepping over into Phase 2, as they like to call it. Phase 1 ended with Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Ubisoft considers that classic Assassin's Creed, whereas Assassin's Creed Phase 2 contains the trilogy of Assassin's Creed Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla, while we prepare ourselves for Phase 3, which will be the multifaceted Assassin's Creed Infinity initiative. But it looks like we are at an end of the credits, so I'll shut up. Oh, Desmond. Anything? Really? Huh. Well, that is funny. I could have sworn there was more to that. Maybe now? No. I'm very surprised at that, actually. Oh, what? He snuck up on me this time. Well, we can't let that stand. I can't just destroy all these couriers and let the last one go. Thank the Lord for Velvet. Okay, let's check out the art merchant, finish off that collection, and then we'll bring this episode to a close. It's a little bit strange. But that'll be alright. I'm at the entirely wrong shop.
I understand. Why not have a strong...
There we are. Really? Well, they simply lied. Huh. But, okay, so, in the last episode, the finale of this series, we will go complete that last Templar lair, finish up renovating Rome, and begin the Da Vinci disappearance. That will be all in part 13. Now, if I decide to do a part 14, where we go back and we replay some of the missions and such, I think it might be fun. A little bit lore breaking, but we'll throw on some Desmond. Yeah? After all, we are kind of in our own head now, yeah? And it's kind of crazy to see Desmond hanging out in some jeans and a hoodie
We are civilized here, huh?
compared to all the rest. But he has the full, the full suite of animations. He uses the Florentine attire. Honestly, he doesn't have the more wavy sort of appearance to him, but I don't know. I always liked Desmond, especially kind of like this. Though he doesn't have a rendered appearance for his second hidden blade. Alright, well, we'll throw it back in here. Now, I did consider maybe using the armor of Altair, or the Draken armor, maybe even bringing out good old school. Oh, man.
Who can resist a little gold
Look at
brocade
that.
nowadays, Justo?
This is actually the closest you can get, I believe, to the original cinematic trailer version of Altair, because you've got the crossbow finally. You just don't have the quiver, which, you know, I can excuse that. Much like Desmond's issue, he can only render one of the hidden blades. But it's good to see the original robes again. Oh yeah. I love beating a game and feeling like I'm allowed to use all the extra stuff. This though, that's a proper set. Very reminiscent of Cesare's armor, which I think is the point. Now, I think that this may mess up a cutscene or two where Ezio would normally like take away his hood in the DLC, but I'm not overly concerned about it actually. I think we'll roll with the Draken armor from now on and reap the benefits of the armor of Brutus without that ridiculous wolf collar. That mantle just looks so heavy, but then again, this looks pretty beefy too. I mean, that is metal. That's heavy metal. I can't believe it. Most of you are probably gone as I chase this guy down.
Have you lost our reason?
You do realize the assassin will catch you in the very near future, right? Can't you see?
I swear, keeping up with the couriers keeps my free-running skills up. Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. I didn't think that would kill him. Well, it doesn't take much to get rid of our infamy at this point. And just like that, we are incognito. Well, I gotta say, that was a very fun, very fun episode of the series. The penultimate, most likely. And I had a lot of fun. I hope that viewers, both live and later, enjoyed it as well. This is one of the better Assassin's Creed games, I think. It really just... It endures as a concept. Everything is just so well built in this game. But that will be the end of this episode, as Ezio broods on his new stomping grounds. I will close the episode. If you enjoy the content that I make and you enjoyed your time here, I know we're clocking in at a bit over 3 hours and 20 minutes, but this is the biggest chunk of the end of the game, so I didn't want to cut it off too quickly. I appreciate all of the viewership and the interaction. I've had a few more people commenting on the YouTube videos here lately, and I love interacting with anybody who'd like to make a comment on my work. It means a lot. Regardless, if you're not already following me on Twitch and you prefer to watch content live, follow me at Jeff the Narrator 469, or if you prefer binge-worthy content, I upload every video as soon as I'm done streaming onto my YouTube channel, which is also Jeff the Narrator. Spaced out, no numbers. This has been Jeff the Narrator, speaking of myself, and like always, remember, keep telling stories.